the first Road to Glory on the channel, and the first, hopefully, of many. This is the Lincoln City rebuild and Road to Glory Season 1. Right then, so we of course are going to go for the tournament because we need the money, basically. As you will probably be able to see, we only have 1.8 million. So, we're going to have a look at the team. Lincoln City are in my top 3. It's probably Lincoln, Liverpool and Derby. Because, well, my family, some of my family are from there and support and whatever. So, yeah, very, very much looking forward to doing this. We have actually a very strong squad for League 2 and even an average squad for League 1. We have a very, very strong attack. We have Harry Anderson, 21 years old. I think he can grow to quite a big potential. We have Bruno Andrade, the Portugal winger. We have McCartan, the Northern Ireland centre attacking mid. We have the beast up front in John Akindi, weighing 192 pounds. Not, you know what I mean. 6'2". He's 28, but for these first 2 seasons he will be very crucial. We have a very strong bench as well. We have Matt Green, who's now 31. I didn't realise that, but he's a 6-foot striker who I do like to actually play out wide. We have Matt Reed, 34 years of age. He's 6'4". He's a beast in the air. Strength 94, which is actually pretty incredible for a League 2 player. He also has 74 heading. He can play up front, and he is actually my favourite Lincoln player. We have a very strong, very, very strong defence. We have Neil Eardley at right back, 29 years of age. We have Michael Bostwick, who's again 6'4", can play centre back or in the midfield. He's a great player. He doesn't look like that anymore. He's recently had a bit of a haircut, but we have the former Derby man Jason Shackle in the defence. He's 34. We do have quite an old squad, and Harry Toffolo at left back. He's actually only 22, young Englishman. We also have Frecklington, who's a very, very good centre mid, 32, and O'Connor there as well. We have a strong backup squad as well. We have Habergam, Chapman, Slocum, Kellen Gordon on loan from Derby, O'Hare, McComb, Crooks, Luque, and a couple of others. And on the bench we have Pett, Mensah, who's a very, very good winger. At the age of 23, we have Smith, Wilson, James Wilson, 6'2" centre back, and Wharton, 6'4" centre back. He's only 20 years of age as well. We also have Josh Vickers in net. And yeah, it's a very, very strong squad for a League 2. For a League 2 squad. And yeah, very much looking forward to doing this. Road to Glory. Right, so we're just going to have a quick look at the expectations and get simulating. So they want us to gain automatic promotion. That's also our aim. Reach the round of 32 in the FA Cup. And Youth Academy for me is going to be very, very important in this. Brand exposure, continental, obviously none. But yeah, youth, I think we will probably only make a couple of loan signings and then spend a bit on some youth staff. We may actually do that now, just because when you do Road to Glories, you need some top quality scouts, and let's go for this one. I know it's a lot of money, but let's do it. We can also go for, let's go for this Tommy Salo. We've splashed out the cash on one though. We'll just have two. I think we'll send them to this one to England for, let's go 6 months, and this one, let's go to Spain. Spain or Germany? Yeah, let's go Spain. And basically we've spent all our money there, but hopefully we'll get a bit more from the tournament. And yeah, I'm excited to be doing this. It'll be a very interesting rebuild. I'm just gonna have a look at one player, only one player. Oh no, he retires. I thought he did. He would have been perfect up front alongside a Kinsey or Reed. I actually do want to change the formation to a 4-4-2, I think. Let's actually do it like that. And I think we're going to put Green up there for now, just because we want someone that's like strong, and then someone that's quite fast, a good finisher, 84 sprint speed, 80 acceleration, and then you've got, I mean, he's got decent sprint speed as well, but 92 strength is pretty incredible, and Reed can fill in there as well. But I think I'll do that. Let's get into simulating some games. Actually, I'm forgetting to do everything, but we need to start this training. Get some of the young ones training. Anderson, I think he could be one of the good players for us, especially because he's young. Kellen Gordon, we'll leave him for now because he's only on loan. Chapman, he's only 17 years of age, and also already 6'3" as a midfielder as well, is very good. Vickers, he's only 22. We want a good goalkeeper, especially simulating games. You need good goalkeepers. We'll probably play stuff like the playoffs and whatever if we get that, but we won't play any other games. Wharton can go in there, and let's go Toffolo. But yeah, all the young players really there. Yeah, very, very excited to be doing this. And yeah, let's get on with it. Let's actually simulate to here. If you do enjoy the video though, make sure to smash the like button. Comment down below any players you want me to sign during this Road to Glory. Oh no, Kinsey's injured. Please don't be for long. I'm dreading to see this. Oh, 5 weeks. I thought it was going to be worse, to be honest. Newcastle Jets want Sam Habergam. To be honest, we do need a bit of money, and he's not really going to be anyone that we're going to be playing, so why not? We are just going to quickly go into the squad. Make sure there's no release clauses first of all, and maybe transfer list a few players. We do have 28 players in the squad, which is quite a lot. Let's just check there's no release clauses first of all. I doubt there would be at Lincoln, no. Right, he's new. No, Reedy's retiring. He normally does, to be honest. He's retiring at the end of the season, though. That is a shame. But we're going to have to use him as much as possible in this. Career mode. Matt Green's contract is expiring in 12 months, so he's someone we probably want to try and renew. McCartan's actually on loan from us. I don't know where from. Luca is another one whose contract is expiring. Andrade, 24, we don't want to let him go. Recklington, 32, he's the captain. Michael O'Connor, another good player, who's expiring. Kellen Gordon on loan from Derby. Mensah on loan from, I believe, Bristol Rovers. Adam Crook's another one on loan. We probably won't use him. Jason Shackle. So what we may do, I think, is first of all add a couple of these to the transfer list. That'll probably do. Maybe add Tom Peck. So that's because obviously I'll be simulating a lot of them. I don't want to get the contracts out of hand. So Wharton. Oh, he's on loan. We'll definitely want to try and get him at the end of the season. We need to remember about that. All these are on loan pretty much, actually. Vickers, let's do it now. It's another year, so I think it's another year. Shackle, definitely another year. I think that is what it does. Another year for a reason. And that's about it. So hopefully those guys have got another year. Looks like we headed out of the cup straight away, which is a bit disappointing, especially seeing as we need the money. But let's see how we did. Finished bottom with 1 point. Great. We lost 4-1, 2-2 on the first game. We lost 4-1 and 2-1. So it's not great, but you know, I want to have a look at the loan lists. Of the Premier League and the Championship. The loan. There's quite a few actually. Brewster, I don't think we actually need strikers, to be honest, but he is 62 rated and a very good player, so we'll shortlist him. I don't need a goalkeeper, so let's just have a quick look at the transfer list. No one. I didn't think there would be. Championship, just 2, but he doesn't look a bad goalkeeper. They're both goalkeepers, so. And League 1. No, we'll leave it. League 2, just in case. You know, no, that's not true, because I think there's at least one that's on the loan list from us. All these are quite old, but Pew looks not too bad. We'll shortlist him. We'll have a quick look at League One. No, no one. And did we already check Championship? Yes, I think we did. Yeah, let's finally get towards the first game of the season and take it from there, really. We have West Brom in the cup. Interesting. Carabao Cup isn't on the objectives normally, so I think it's reached the round of 32 on the FA Cup, which they did with ease the other year. Reached the quarterfinals. Let's stop it. Right, so we are about to go into the first game of the season, which actually looks quite a tough game. We may as well get us a bit of money. Here begins. Deals broke down. That's what Boston looks like in real life now. Pew can play centre, middle, left back. That's interesting. To be honest, I'm not too bothered about signing anyone at the moment. I'm focusing on the scouting. He looks like a very good player. So does he. Ooh, 92 potential. 80 potential. We'll leave that guy. Let's have a look at these. He's a 61 rated already. I'm gonna promote him. Why not? We've also got Julio Caesar. We'll leave him for now. Brandon Lee. Right, Northampton. It's going to be quite a tough first game actually. Another offer from a team, which we'll accept. I'm doing these Road to Glories in stages, by the way. This one will go up to January, then we'll stop it. Then we'll end the episode. Then the January one will go to the end of the season, and so on and so on. But Green getting 2 goals, they get 1 back. McKinley actually missed a penalty as well, but we should hang on. And we do. Lovely. Green gets them both as well, which is pleasing. Very, very good that we won that first game. Let's put Reed in. No, let's put Luca in. Yeah. Wharton, we definitely want to get towards at the end of the season. Let's put Bostwick in Horder mid, Frecklington in centre mid. Just for a bit more protection. No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. But we'll put Luca in because Reed, at the moment, his stamina isn't great. We'll leave a Kindy there. I want him to be back fully fit. Yeah, like I was saying, we'll do this one up till January. Then we'll end the episode, and then from January we'll go, and that will be probably how it works. Maybe we'll do it a bit. We'll do it a bit differently when we maybe next season we might do a full season, just because I would like to, get through it quite quickly, because obviously it's a road to glory. It's not like I'm going to be playing every single game. Notts County and Grimsby both quite local, and we may as well stop it here actually, because we don't have another game, and see how we did. I don't know why I'm... So Swindon, we lost 3-2 at home. Shame. West Brom, we lost 3-1. I kind of expected that. Grimsby won 2-1, which is good. Notts County we drew 1-1, and Bury we drew 2-2. So a couple of draws, a couple of wins, and a couple of defeats. All these offers retracted. There's nothing I can actually do about that. Tom Pett out for 5 weeks. Not too bothered about that. Macombe's been sold for 16,000. Yeah, let's bring McKinney back into the side. Yeah, Luke Hay. Let's also put this new guy on the bench. Now that Pett's injured, I want to kind of see how he does. Let's do the player development. We have Exeter on the 1st, which is going to be quite a tough game. In real life, they face them in the playoffs actually. But yeah, sitting 9th, it's alright. Could be better, but you know, we've got deadline day now. I don't think we need to do much. I don't think we need to do anything actually. But there we have it then. Pretty much transfer deadline day is over, and we haven't really done a thing. We've only sold Macomb. We haven't brought anyone in, which is unusual. I normally bring someone in, but we have brought the guy in from the youth academy. So, and in January we'll see where we are. We'll see what needs improving, and we'll probably sign a couple of players then, depending on the budget. But obviously we've spent a lot on the youth staff. We have another monthly scouting report here. I guess he can go in there, not him though. That's off green, we will reject. $92 potential, 89 potential, 92 potential. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go and have a look at them now. So we have a 58. I don't know why he's in there. We can release him. We'll release him as well. But all these are available to actually bring in now. 58, and a potential of 66 to 92, 69 to 89 for him. He's only 51 rated at the moment though. Julio Caesar, hilarious name. Potential 76 to 94. Jose Manuel, a goalkeeper, 54 overall already, can go up to 78. And Oscar Martin. Then we're going to sign Julio Caesar, not just for the name. they always accept it. Our manager rating is actually on 83, which is very, very good. Let's start this league for a couple of games. Let's put him in for O'Connor, see how he does. And let's simulate the month of September. We have just a game every Saturday, no Tuesday, well, no midweek games, just game every Saturday, which is quite unusual to see. We have Exeter, Cheltenham, Macclesfield, MK Dons and Crawley. I did them the wrong way round for some reason, but we will be back shortly. Hopefully I'd probably expect maybe 2 or 3 wins. I mean, Exeter, Macclesfield, they're all fairly tough. We're actually sitting in 14th, which is not great. We draw 2-2 against Exeter, we draw 1-1 against Crawley, we lose 2-0 against Macclesfield, we win 2-1 against MK Dons, which is actually a good result, and we lose 3-1 to Cheltenham, so only 1 loss. No, 2 defeats, but 2 draws and 1 win. It's not great, and we could really do with improving. Let's simulate to the end of October. So we have Tranmere, we have Crewe, and then we have Charlton in the Checker Trade Trophy. And Port Vale. It's quite a busy month. Cambridge. Then Carlisle, and then Colchester. Hopefully we've done a bit better. Right, so Tranmere, the new team to League 2. We win 3-2. We lose 1-0 to Crewe. We draw 1-1 against Charlton, which is actually a good result for saying they're in League 1. We win 3-2 against Port Vale, so that's 2 3-2 wins. We draw 1-1 against Cambridge. We draw 2-2 against Carlisle. And draw 1-1 against Colchester, so 2 wins and I think 3 draws there. And Bruno Andrade has suffered a torn hamstring and will be out for about 2 months, which is not good. We also have a training injury that's only 2 days. James Wilson wants more play time, but yeah, it's not good with the injuries, but we have upped the sliders with the injuries, so I do expect that. Don't want him, don't want him, don't want him. I would take him because his potential is 92, but his overall at the moment is only between 36 and 50, so no. And again, I would take him, but his overall at the moment, so that's not a very good youth thing there. We need to, let's put Mensa in and McCartan in there as well. It's not looking too great. I expect it to be at least in the playoffs, but you know, there's nothing we can do. Let's put Wharton at right back, see how he does there. And we'll simulate, I think, half of the next month. We'll simulate to after the Portsmouth game, which we've actually got 2 cup games. We have Crewe away in the FA Cup and Portsmouth in the Checker Trade Trophy, so we only have one league game. Right, so let's have a look at this game against Forest Green Rovers. I probably expect to win, and we drew 1-1. It's games like that that we want to be picking up wins. We draw 1-1 in the FA Cup away to Crewe, and for the Portsmouth game in the Checker Trade Trophy, we lose 2-0. So yeah, that's not great, but we're going to simulate to the end of November. We have Yeovil, the replay against Crewe for the FA Cup, Mansfield and Notts County in the league. I do want to at least win the FA Cup game. I'm not too bothered about the Checker Trade Trophy, but the FA Cup I want to go quite far in, because they actually did in real life. And if we get quite a good tie in the FA Cup, if we even reach that far, we'll probably play it. We win 2-1 against Yeovil, which is nice. We lose 1-0 against Crewe, so no FA Cup run this year. We lose 2-1 against Mansfield, and at Oldham we draw 0-0, which I think is the first 0-0 draw of the season. Yeah, we're not doing great. Andrade's back from injury. Transfer off for this guy, and for Pet as well. We may as well accept that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it was those ones. Right, we have the scouting updates. I guess we'll take both of them just in case. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No. And no. And right, so we are into December. We're probably going to simulate to Christmas Day and see how we've done against 4 teams. No, 3, sorry. Stevenage, Morecambe and Newport, I think. And we're not too far off actually ending the episode for today. Why is this going extremely slow? We're actually going to stop it there after the Morecambe game. See how we did in those 2. We won 2-1 against Stevenage, and we won 2-1 against Morecambe. Fabulous. Right, we're going to actually specifically go into the games now. We're not going to play them, but we also earn a bit of money from those 2 sellings. We'll add both of them. $27 to $37 overall. Right. The assistant man, by the looks of things, playing the team right. I'm gonna put Callum Gordon out wide, I think. Toffolo's gone up quite a few ratings. Put Lee in for Kinsey. See how he does up front. Kinsey a bit low on stamina. Probably put him back in for the next game. We'll also put Wharton in for Shackle because he's quite low on stamina. Sorry, Rudy. We're going to have to take you off the bench. We need an attacking bench, actually. But yeah, let's jump into simulating this. We're actually sitting 5th. I didn't actually realise that. That's really good. It's very close at the top, actually, and we could actually go 2nd with just 1 win at the moment. Let's simulate this Newport game. Hopefully we should win this game. They are on the back of a couple of wins. Nothing as of 30 minutes. Approaching half time without a goal, and Callum Gordon gets it on 39 minutes, the loanee from Derby. Kindy comes on for Lee. Ooh, they get an equaliser. Can we nick it late on? No, we can't. So a 1-1 draw there. Callum Gordon gets the goal. Just before we do end the episode as well, I will have a look at the stats, who's getting the goals at the moment and whatever. We'll just do this training session before we training session on Christmas Day. Anderson, Chapman, Vickers, Wharton and Toffolo. They've all gone up at least 1 rating. A couple of them have gone up by more than that. So we have a game on Boxing Day against Crewe, who knocked us out of the FA Cup. Gonna go with the same team, why not? Again, nothing as of yet. No yellow cards, no nothing. They get a yellow card to 41. Green misses a penalty. Oh, it's annoying. Can we nick a goal late on? Don't want to concede, but could really do with getting a goal. We don't know. Shame about that missed penalty. A couple of draws though. Around the Christmas period as well, when we've got a tired side. Take it, it's alright. Changed the side up quite a bit. We've got Kindy in for Lee, Anderson and Andrade come in on the wings, and Shackle goes in for Wharton at the back. Connor Hughes is waiting to cancel his contract. I'll have a look at him then. Where is he? Oh, yeah, I'll promote him. He could be a fairly good keeper. We don't need any of these. Right, so we'll simulate the Cambridge game and the Port Vale game on New Year's Day. We've got actually a better overall side. Clinton gets a yellow card, Brown for them gets a bit of an injury, but nothing else. We don't really want another draw. Let's try and win this game. Connor on for Green. Andrade gets the goal. Wharton on for a Kindy for some reason. I really don't know why, but we win it. Andrade with the only goal of the game. So we'll just simulate this Port Vale one, then have a look at the stats, and we are sitting 3rd and a 93 manager rating. So not the best of starts, but about halfway through the season, sitting on 38 points, 5 points off top. Port Vale, they lost, a draw and a win in their last 3 games. We keep the same side that just beat Cambridge. Quite a tired side. But Anderson gets the goal after 30 minutes, and Akindi gets one after 41, so we're 2-0 up. Yellow card for Toffolo. No substitutions yet, which is strange. Still none. Right, Wharton on for Shackle. Green gets a third, and we win it 3-0. It's a fabulous game for us. Let's just have a look where Port Vale actually were in the league. Down about mid-table to kind of bottom half of the table, but still a fantastic result. And Frackington an offer in for him, but we're not going to let him go. Club captain Pet has left the club, and so is the goalkeeper. Slocum's loan deal has ended. Let's have a quick look at these scout reports. None of these really, and final one. None of them. But we're actually sitting very well and almost on 1 million. And hopefully in the next episode we shall make a few signings. But yeah, let's have a quick look at who scored the most goals and assists and who's had the most appearances. Neil Erdley's had 34 alongside Matt Green, so I think they've both played every single game pretty much. I think, oh no, Erdley had a couple of games out, which means Matt Green must have. But yeah, 26 games in League 2. Kindy's had 31 despite a 5-week injury. Bostwick on 30 as well. Let's have a look at the goals. Matt Green and Akindi share it on 13. But Akindi, I would say, is topping it because he has the most in the league. He has 30. All 13 of his goals have been in the league. Green has had 9 of them in the league and 3 in the International Cup, which kind of don't really count. O'Connor, the centre mid, actually sitting on 5. All 4 of them in League 2 and 1 in the Checkatrade Trophy. Anderson sitting on 4, only 3 in the league. Andrade, and then all these. Brandon Lee's got 1. Matt Reed's only got 1. He's only had 7 appearances though, so 1 appearance, 1 goal for him. Let's have a look at clean sheets because he's only kept 3. It's alright. Yeah, it's looking quite good. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Smash the like button if you did enjoy. We should have the next stage of the Road to Glory possibly out on Sunday. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you later. Bye.